So I'm at Independence Grove Forest Reserve, trying to re-find 2 geocaches I have found before. I have brought you guys here before. It was just one at the bridge. There's 2 around here. One should be farther this way. It's actually like right at the edge of the reserve. Another one is gonna be like a little that way. I'll get that one all the way back. But last time I was here, I was with my sister, so I didn't record anything. Well, last time I was here finding the ones actually in the woods. But yeah, they were decent size cans. I think the first one was smaller. It's more like a bottle. But the second one was like an ammo can. I was inside a fallen over tree. Was in something like that, where I had to like try and reach in. I think it's over there somewhere, father. I'm gonna pull up the app right quick. I'll loop you guys in when I get back to it. It's a good thing I checked the app because I was a lot farther off than I originally thought I was. But see this little thing of Tupperware, this big fallen over tree. So actually it turns out I was actually the last one to find it. So I was here on March 17th, now it's May 16th. But this guy was actually extra careful with hiding this one because the logbook was in a bag, which putting it in a bag is pretty common, inside a pill bottle, which is a common container to put it in. But then the pill bottle was inside the Tupperware. So it's like a pretty cool extra little caution. So I'm gonna drop a trackable in it. I think I'm going to drop this one. And this little guy wants to explore Connecticut. And it's like one of mine that I actually purchased. So yeah, I can put it in. It looks like this might be a popular spot for the squirrels who sit and eat nuts. Okay, so now I gotta go back that way somewhere. So the funny thing is that there are actually quite a few people walking in the actual forest when I first started walking in. 2 of them were just kind of like hanging out towards the very edge. And then 2 of them were like walking around a different spot. And then I saw a stump that was something like this. You know, it's part of the trunk and they're still standing up. At that point, so I wasn't near anyone and I saw it and I thought someone was there, so I kind of like jumped a little. It was pretty funny. Now I remember last time I was here, there was like a little homeless shelter built near here. Like I didn't go bothering it or anything, but no one was in it. It's just like a little small hut, just made out of sticks and stuff, you know. I'm not seeing it now, but again, last time there weren't quite as many leaves around here. Okay, so I'm gonna pull you guys in once I get to the next one. This little trail, you guys might not be able to see it, but you might be able to. So that's pretty obviously a deer trail. Then I found this like nice big one. But I don't think any, like, maybe it's like dirt bikes or something. But I found a hut. I feel like it's possibly the same one as last time because I feel like that styrofoam thing was there. But I can't say for sure because I feel like it was closer to the road. I don't know, it's what I'm trying to find is farther this way. It's by a fallen over tree, I remember that for sure. But then again, as you can probably tell, this place is littered with fallen over trees because it's forest. Do you think it was a smaller one? Like this is definitely too big for... No, maybe not. I think I saw it. Nope. I feel like this one was too big, you know? Right now I'm just kind of sort of following this little trail. I feel like it might be this upcoming tree. I do remember it was an ammo box. Like some metal pole or something. I know for sure it was a tree. Because I remember I had the box on a tree while my sister was looking at something else. It looks like there's a little door or something over here. That's obviously not the geocache. I want to see what it is. In the block. But I actually remember this tire now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was over here somewhere. What was this? Anyone have any clue what this was? This. I do not know. It looks like maybe it was performing or something. If anyone has any clue, let me know in the comments, please. I'm just scanning to see if I can find anything else interesting. There's a little wheel right there, you can see it. Another C block, like a hinge or something. Okay, I did see something else when I was at the tree that I wanted to look at. Some more metal. Oh, I think there's a tea kettle. Oh, there's a sign or something. Okay, so first I'm gonna look at this and go check that out. There's a few things over there. There's a little bowl, a tea kettle, broken bottle. Metal can, metal buckets. Another old can. Jeez, look at this. There's a few broken bottles there. So it looks like someone was definitely staying here at some point. This is pretty cool, honestly. Ooh, this is a lot of glass stuff. Oh, okay. I just stepped in some broken glass. But I got boots on, so it's all fine. Oh my god, that's a lot of... Okay. Let's... service station. So, wow. Okay, so last time I did not see all this stuff. That was pretty interesting. So I'm obviously kind of a little bit off from where the geocache was. I'm sure it's like way over there now. Okay, so now I'm gonna get back to geocaching because that was pretty much all the stuff. So I'm gonna look at the map to see where I'm supposed to be. Okay, so we were kind of like over in that area. So the geocache, I believe, was right around here. Because I remember, I think I was like here and my sister was looking something over there because she found an animal cage. And we were worried on if, oh, here it is. We were worried on if the animal was actually left in there. We could not find any evidence that the animal was actually left in there because we didn't see any body or his bones or anything. So someone probably just left a cage. Let's see, this one's an actual ammo can. I gotta guess. There's a log. There's a bag full of stuff. I try to do with this with one hand. That's really nice. Looks like there's a few erasers and little spider rings, you know. So I have found this one too, as you probably tell by now. This is the last time I was with my sister, so I wasn't recording any of the stuff I found. So according to the app, there should be a trackball in there, but I did not see one. I looked again just like after I saw that there was one in there, just to see if I missed it. I couldn't see it. So I started like looking around just a little bit. I'm not seeing it. So the other one I found that way, no one has found it since I had last found it. I found both of these on the same day, which was March 17th. But then 6 people have found this one since I last found it, which makes kind of sense because I don't know if you can really see, but you can kind of see some cars and stuff because that's the parking lot for the Forest Preserve. We can't see the road from here. You can hear it, or you can barely see it. Oh yeah, I just saw a car go by. The other one's straight by the road there, so that's kind of like a longer hike through the forest. So it would make kind of sense that 6 people would find this one, and none would find the other one since then. The trackball was put in by the first person after me to find this. So that means any 5 people could have taken it and either not realized that it was a trackball or just forgot to put it in, or like forgot to answer in that they took it. Yeah, it could be a few different things. Looks like the animal cage is actually still over here. See, there was like no... We don't know what happened here. We couldn't find any evidence that they actually left the animal locked inside. Hopefully they didn't do that. But you never know. So the interesting thing is, so that trackball that was missing in the geocache, I had picked up that trackball back in December, and then I dropped it right by a train station back on February 22nd. I think I picked it up back in December. I forget if I said that or not. I dropped it off right by a train station in Libertyville, which we're still in Libertyville, back on February 22nd. Then the guy who found the first guy to find the geocache after I found it had actually picked up that same trackball from the geocache I left it in back on March 18th. Ooh, got a pile of deer bones. So, like I was saying, okay, so he picked it up back on March 18th and then dropped it in there on March 22nd, which, you know, I found on March 17th, so 6 days or so after I found it. Hopefully it shows up though. You know, hopefully the person who took it either just forgot to enter in that they took it and figures that out, or maybe they didn't realize there was a trackball and then hopefully they figure it out. And I always hate to see when trackballs go missing. I've had some of mine go missing before, and all you can do is hope that someday it shows up. I've heard about this one guy who was saying that he took a trackball from a geocache. It slid underneath the seat of his car, and he didn't realize that until a year later when he was cleaning out his car. So, you know, it is always possible it's an honest mistake that it goes missing. Okay, so I think this was like an interesting little visit. So that's where I'm going to cut it off at. Thanks for watching.